Hey, what's going on, guys? Journeyman here, and welcome back to episode 5 of the Swan Song. As you notice, this is a Championship Manager 01 and 2 updated series starring the mighty Swansea City. So today's episode, we take on Leicester, Newcastle, West Brom, and of course, Crystal Palace. So these 4 games. And if we get time, we'll take on Stoke City as well, as a little bit of a bonus treat. I don't think anyone's ever used Stoke and bonus treat in the same sentence before. Anyway, we're moving forward, and these are games that we could win. Now, one of the games is actually pretty big. That's the quarterfinal of the League Cup. Now, if we can get our way towards maybe a League Cup final appearance, there's a chance you might end up in Europe, and that would be one hell of an achievement. Originally, my plan was not to take the EFL Cup seriously. However, I changed my mind, as I often do. I changed my mind very quickly about a lot of stuff, if you know anything about me. So I'm going to take the League Cup very, very seriously. So, with that in mind, first and foremost, we have 3 games in the space of a week. Leicester, Newcastle, West Brom. That's going to make the team, it's going to make it very difficult for me, condition of players, etc., etc. But anyway, in the last episode, you may have seen it on Otto a couple episodes ago, we lost, unfortunately, Renato Sanchez. He went back to his former home club and then was sold to Monaco for around about 9 or 12 million pounds. Can't remember what it was. But regardless, it's left us a little bit short in midfield. And unfortunately, Leroy Fer will be out for today's episode. He's going to be out for 2 weeks with a broken toe. So that's a big, big blow. Which means the likes of Tom Carroll are going to have to get a run in the side, and he hasn't really played a lot of games this season. Lucky enough, Adam King's come in the side and done a really good job. As you can see, 7 goals in 7 appearances. That's not bad, is it? But he is kind of the king of the League Cup. As you can see, 6 goals in 3 appearances. He's got most of his goals from there, but essentially, he's adapted to first-team football very, very well. He's only 22 years old. Now, he has a bit of potential about him. He needs a lot of work before I consider him to be a Premier League quality midfielder. But so far, so good for Andy. Everything's looking up in that regard. So, first and foremost, Leicester away. I'd like to get a win if possible. We currently sit 10th in the table, as you can see. We are 5 points clear of Leicester in the relegation zone, who we play today, but we're well off the pace from the teams above us. Ideally, I'd like to finish single digits. That'd be nice, but we'll take it from here. So, Leicester City, actually, let's go check the first team squad out real quick, take the position of the players. Anyone struggling right now? Kings on 96%, Britain's 98%. That's okay. I can live with that. Let's move forward. Now, I'm looking for replacement midfielders in the January transfer window, as Iheanacho gets himself the opening goal. I think this guy would be an absolute beast in Championship Manager, actually. Indeed, he get him goal as well. I think that was disallowed. But yeah, this guy looks like an absolute beast. £18.25 million. Jeez, it's a lot of money for him, though. All right, so off the hook early on here. Only 1-0 down, should be 2. Lucky enough, the assistant linesman flagged whoever it was offside. All right, come on, boys. Obviously, we have lost Leroy Fer for today's episode. He's a big part of the midfield. After Sanchez, he was probably rated my second best midfielder in the club. Tommy Abraham almost got a goal too. So we'd lose him, lose both Sanchez and Fer. It's a big blow to our midfield. It really is. And Nacho makes it 2-0. Of course he does. How are things going stats-wise? Leicester are starting to take over a little bit. They're playing well, Leicester. They currently sit 18th place in the table. They've got a really good squad. I'm actually surprised they're down that low, to be honest with you. Like so, Jamie Vardy, I'm sure, is a beast at Championship Manager. He's only got 1 goal this season. That's not exactly a great return for him. All right. Not a good first half at all. Not how I want it to go. Let's make a couple of changes then. Tom Carroll, I'm going to take you off. I'm going to bring on Rocky Mesa instead. Tammy's struggling. Well, they're all struggling. The whole team's struggling. Let's get the same team out there. But I do have an eye on the next couple of games, obviously, with that League Cup quarterfinal game right in the back of my mind. I may start making changes based on fitness rather than need. All right. It's a penalty, apparently. Mare steps up and makes no mistake. 3-0. Yeah, we have time to bring in the changes. This looks like it's not going to be our game, folks. Not a good way to start the episode, but we'll live with the consequences of losing today's game with the hope that the next couple will pick up form again and the League Cup quarterfinal will be a successful one. Let's also bring on Wilfred Boney, desperately searching for a goal. Needs a goal from somewhere. I think he's only got himself 1 goal, maybe 2 goals this season. No goals. Okay, he's got himself no goals this season. I was overestimating this season so far. Leicester absolutely trouncing us right now. Absolutely trouncing us. A bit of embarrassing to start the episode, isn't it? Yep, Christian Fuchs even getting a goal. He doesn't score many, does he? Yeah, doesn't score many goals at all, but he got himself one today, so good for him. All right, 5 minutes left to go. Just see out the game. Trying to avoid an injury, essentially, at this point. All right, so here we go. Full-time anytime soon. Not even getting consolation goal. That's a bit sad, isn't it? All right, 4-0. No mistake about that one. That was appalling. That was an appalling start to the episode. Not very happy how that went. Boyan Bastan wants reassurance about his future. Well, right now you're on loan at Malaga and you're doing okay. If you come back into the team right now, you might get a spot. So I'll do squad rotation. I'll see if he likes that. If he doesn't like it, then I'll ship him off. Essentially, I can get some extra money in. We are selling Routledge for 2.9 million to Ipswich, and then we're also selling Van der Horn for around about 6 million to Leeds. So we get a little bit of money coming in, and with that in mind, that'll leave us a little bit of money to spend in the transfer window. Right now, I've only got 1.1 million. However, the number will go up a little bit in January once we get those players coming in. So I'm on the lookout for more centre midfielders if possible. Might bring in one on loan if I can. But right now I'm struggling to find good bargain for money. So, all right. So next game up, I believe, will be tomorrow on the Sunday. Oh, maybe not. Maybe Monday. Gregory Zabet wants a better contract, apparently. Yes, he's doing okay, isn't he? 23 goals conceded and 9 appearances in the reserves with average rating of 6.44. 22-year-old Slovenia hasn't played a game all season for us. And he wants a new contract because he thinks he deserves better. I'll tell you what, I'll give you a hot young prospect deal. And actually, not even that. I don't care. You can leave. I don't really need you. Yes, put my transfer list then. Yeah, I'm not giving you that kind of money. That'd be ridiculous. Third round in the FA Cup, we'll play in Sheffield Wednesday. So, yeah, that's a favourable tie. We are at home. So that's all we can ask for. Charlton put a bid in. Yep, that's fine by me. Yep, that looks like a great deal to me. Excellent. Yep, goodbye. All right, so Newcastle at home next up. And next we got West Brom in just 2 days' time from now. We currently sit 13th place in the table. I am aware we don't want to start losing games. That's the last thing we want. Fitness level, everyone looking pretty good. King is on 97%. Now, you might want to save him for the League Cup because he's been so good in the League Cup this season. So I might want to save him for that. May play Ki Sung-young instead of him. Carroll was okay in the last game, got himself a 7. Dada is a huge player for us, very, very important player. Should probably keep him in the side. I'm tempted to play Sam Klukas. Fernandez doing okay at centre-half. Alfie Mawson's doing okay as well. After conceding 4 goals, Fabianski got 7, so it wasn't really his fault. Tammy Abraham. Kind of struggling for form. Needs goals, doesn't he? And Callum Wilson, not doing that much better, to be honest with you. He hasn't got 5 goals this season. Narsing is available as well. Can utilise him. I gotta stick with my strongest team. Gotta try and find some form. We don't want to go into the League Cup game with 2 defeats under our belt in the first couple of games. Gets in there, Fernandez. We don't want to go into it. Form is a huge thing in Championship Manager. Momentum, form. Well, in Football Manager and Championship Manager, to be honest with you, form is a huge thing. And you pick up more results. It kind of builds momentum and it helps players through their fitness problems and fatigue and all stuff like that. So I don't want to go into a very important game like the League Cup quarterfinal losing 2 games, and we are losing right now, and Dada pulls one back, so we are actually drawing again. Hectic start to this game, huh? 4 goals in the space of 20 minutes. Wow, 5 goals in the first half. This is one hell of a game for the neutral, especially on a Monday night. I no doubt this is live on TV, Sky Sports at home, Monday Night Football. All right, good start to the game. Honestly, I think we've conceded 2 goals though, 3 of them only on target. That's not great, is it? Really? And looking at Newcastle's team, it's not particularly that talented. They've got a few players I'd love to have. Yusulu, definitely. A big physical guy up top. Henry Sarve is pretty solid. Diame is an okay midfielder. Matty Ritchie's creative. But all in all, they don't really scare me. They're not that good of a side. Of course, saying that now, they're probably going to score a couple of goals. And we've lost Tom Coward to injury. Not great news, is it? Roque Mesa, come on instead. Bit more defensive-minded midfielder. Kisa Young's doing okay there at 7. Condition-wise, check the condition of the guys who's really struggling. Tammy Abraham could bring him off real quick. But I want Callum Wilson for the next game. Tammy I can kind of do without. I'm on Jordan Ayew. Actually, Jordan Ayew for Tammy Abraham. And Key for Sam Lucas. Alright, all the changes have been made. Just got to hold on 15 minutes now for a very important victory. Get us back to winning ways. So 9 minutes left to go. God, Fernando, you idiot. Fernandez. For fuck's sake. Alright, so this is interesting, isn't it? Olsen. Could do Olsen there. Could do Vidal there. Let's do Olsen there, I guess. Or Ayew can be a midfielder. Wilson alone up top. So we've got 8 minutes now to hold on. If we can do that. 2 minutes. Come on, boys, just a little bit more. Hold on to a little bit more. Alright, gets in there. 3-2 win. Good win. Alright, so good win. Puts us back up to 9th place in the table now, which is pretty good. We're level on points, actually, with Everton in 6th, believe it or not. Only goal differences are separating us. Same points as Liverpool. That's actually pretty incredible. Alright, so Fernandez, pretty much bad. I'm going to appeal it. It's not going to work. It never works. But Tom Cowell's going to be out for a week. So we don't have him for the next game, which is, of course, tomorrow. Thanks for that, fixture creators. I appreciate that a lot. Keysone wants a new deal. He wants a better contract, apparently. What is he on now, out of interest? £18,000 a week. It all depends on what you want. He wants to be indispensable, and he wants £32,000 a week. That's not going to happen, Key. You're not that indispensable. You're not that good of a midfielder. And if you've got a problem with that, I probably will try and move you on. You're rated at 4.5 million. Contract does expire next year, though. That's interesting. I'm going to put him on my transfer list. I don't really foresee him being with the club long-term or a long-term plan, so I'll try and move him on. 4.5 million. If I get that kind of deal for him, that'd be pretty good. I'll be happy with that. All right, here we go. West Brom away from home. Now, West Brom are going to be a little bit more rested than we are. I think they're playing on Saturday. As you can see, a lot of players in the 90s. Tom Cowell's obviously not going to play today, 57%. Fernandez is also suspended immediately, which isn't good news. But on the plus end, we have Van der Horn, who's leaving the club in the very near future, and we have Andy King come back in the side too. So that's something to work with, isn't it? Let's put Keysone Young a bit more central and have Andy King push forward, because he's got himself quite a few goals this season, 7 in fact. He might actually be my top goal scorer. He is. That's really, really sad. My top goal scorer is Andy King right now. All right, Narsing, I guess. Yeah, we're struggling, aren't we? Injuries, suspensions, God knows what. Everything's against us. All right, so up against West Brom today. Who are the outs? They haven't got one player injured. Chadley is kind of available, semi-ready to go. Rondon is their star player, apparently. He got himself 5 goals. Kieran Gibbs, he's not really fit. He might play today, though. Another one. Johnny Evans, of course, talented midfielder. Sorry, midfielder, centre-half, I should say. I don't know what I'm talking. I'm so not with it today. All right, so here we go. Come on, boys. Quarter-final in the FA Cup. We'd love to get a win here. Love to go through to the semi-finals. Be a really good way to start this career. All right, come on. It's got, fuck's sake. Jake Livermore popping up with a goal there. 14 minutes on the clock. How are we doing stats-wise? It's okay. It's 50-50 in this game. Not many chances. I didn't expect both teams to play very open, expansive football. I do like to play attacking, but I don't think my team is capable of breaking down a very resolute West Brom team that easily. So 42 minutes on the... Get in there, Callum Wilson. 6 goals. Can I just keep any centre-half on the field? Any of them? Jesus. What the fuck am I going to do here? Okay. Time to think, Todd. Come on. Time to think. Tammy's coming off. That's no doubt about that one. Vidal. Not really a centre-half. Not even close. Martin Olsen. Strength 13. Position in 14, head in 11, jump in 10. Jeez, he might be able to do an okay job there, but it's really risky. I've got no one else, though, to be honest. I've got no other choice, have I? All right, so Sam Klukas is coming on for Tammy Abraham, and then Olsen's going to move to centre-half. I've got no other choice, have I? Let's be honest. All right. This could go horribly wrong now. We've got half a game left to play with a makeshift centre-half, Martin Olsen, and being down to 10 men. So, thanks, Vanderhorn. This could be the last time you will play for this club. Alright, so. Alright. We're doing okay. We're holding on. Fingers crossed, though. You've got to be freaking kidding me. 2 red cards in a single game. My centre-half and my makeshift centre-half both get red cards. This is unbelievable. I guess Leon Britton. I guess you're experienced. This is fucking ridiculous. Roque Mesa, can you possibly play centre-half? Head in, strength. Okay, you might be able to play centre-half. Okay. Nothing else left to say, be honest. If you get anything, if this is even, if we can somehow force this to extra time, and we're not going to do it. There it is. Jay Rodriguez gets himself second goal. It was only a matter of time, wasn't it? 2 red cards. It was only a matter of time. All right. Well, we actually played all right, considering we were down to 9 men and no centre halves left at the club. Jesus Christ. Olsen's banned 3 games too. That's really good news. Van Horn's banned for 1 game. This is a fucking joke, isn't it? Oh man, what can I say? What can I say about that? That is, wow. Nothing. What can you do at this point? Hey, well, you know what? There's something. Fernandez has been reduced by 1 game, so that's something, I suppose. It's better than nothing. Who are you? Botti Biabi. Apparently, he's on loan to Hamilton from us. You're not very good, are you? Transfer list. Oh, not relegates. And not needed. Yep. You're not needed, son. You're not needed in your transfer listed. Alright, Carl Bartley. Well, son, you weren't really my plans to begin with, but you're going to get some playing time now. So, squad rotation. Swansea City board are happy at least. Martin Olsen's 3-game ban has been upheld. So we've got a game against Crystal Palace now. Trying to pick ourselves up again. Let's clear this squad out because it's a freaking mess with all these injuries and suspensions and whatnot. Alright, so that's all to do condition 2. That's a big factor in today's game. Keeson and Callum can't really play. That's the only 2 I've got to worry about. Key and Callum. Alright, remember that. Alright, so Fabianski in goal. Left back will be Olsen. McNaughton's going to play there today. Vidal at right back. Carl Bartley and Alfie Mawson through the middle. Horn midfield, Roque Mesa instead of Britton. He's been patchy at best. Dada, obviously King, and jeez, how many options here? Klukas, I guess. Yeah, Klukas. And then we'll do Jordan Ayew and Callum Wilson. Tammy's been appalling the last couple of weeks or so. I'm not quite sure what happened to him. He kind of fell off a cliff. Michael Dawson is at 90%. He'll go on the bench just in case it all happens again. We'll do Leon Britton. For what are you at? 30%. You can't play. Cow 85%. Might be okay. And then Abraham and then Boney up top. So very much a makeshift side today. Up against Palace, who are currently at 17th place in the table. Hopefully we can bounce back with a win today. Finish this episode off with a little bit of positive momentum because the last game, as we know, was freaking ridiculous. 2 red cards, centre halves, just losing them. Losing them left, right, centre. Alright, come on, boys. Jordan Ayew, get in there. 3 goals this season for Jordan Ayew. Need him to turn up his form. He's a really good player. He is a very, very useful squad player. He just hasn't had, I don't know, his form hasn't been good this year. And I mean, honest, he hasn't had a chance. Tammy Abraham has been taking a spot, but if he comes in the side and scores, he automatically keeps his starting place for the next game. So Dada also made it 2-0. He's been a great signing. Absolutely fantastic signing for us there. Good value for money as well. Alright, so Jason Puncher gets 1 back before, the bastard. I think he's got up to court. I read somewhere he was assaulting a doorman or something. He's gone up to court. He's always had problems, Jason Puncher. I'm not quite sure. Talented player, superb player. Just always had problems off the field, and that's kind of marred his career a little bit. Alright. Come on, boys. 59 minutes on the clock. And Crystal Palace come back into this game. Oh, for Jordan Much scoring. All the quality attacking players they have, and Jordan Much gets a goal. Fantastic news. All right, so 66 minutes. Check on some of the condition of the guys. Anyone really, really struggling? Everyone's okay. Everyone's okay. So, this will have to be a tactical change. Adam King. Britain, as we know, struggling. Carroll struggling. What we could do, though, is go a little bit outside the box. Go attacking. Try and get a win here at the end. Let's bring on Wilfred Boney for Adam King. And what we're going to do is just switch some of these guys around. Dada's a bit more centre. Jordan Ayew can play as an attacking midfielder. Not really natural at the role. Any sense of the word. But we'll go for it. Might as well go for it. All right. I'm not sure. I'm not sure Wilfred Boney. I need him to pick up form as well. He's an important player for us. He needs to get goals again, or a goal. Just one off his ass will do perfect, to be honest with you. All right, so it looks like there's going to be a draw. Oh, Wilfred Boney, get in there. There you go. That's the one I'm talking about. Inspired substitution. Exciting stuff at the end here. Get in there. First goal in 11 Premier League appearances. This is Steele and Wilfred Boney. Secures victory for the Mighty Swans, and that's probably a really good place to end the episode. 21 minutes here on the episode so far, so pretty good. And yeah, that's really about it. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, remember to leave a like on it. If you want to see more videos by me in the future, please hit subscribe, turn notifications on. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next part. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.